Hello and welcome back. Well, Anna has a few cuts and bruises, but she actually fared really well falling down into this rock crevice. I mean, it could have been a lot worse if not for that protective spell that we received. Now, I wanted to look and see exactly what that protective spell was. And it's this, I believe, False Life. It lasts for an hour, almost two. You harness the power of unlife to grant yourself a limited ability to avoid death. So she's not in any danger of dying right now. So that was quite the protective spell that was cast on her. Awesome. Alrighty, well, we're not going to hang out here. Let's get moving. Oh.
Oh, holy mother of...
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
Her I don't recognize, but her voice especially. She was in the square. She's the one that went and got Tarendalev.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Tarendalev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
Oh, of course I will. I'll give it a go anyway. Our athletics are not that great. We don't have to rely on brute strength for this. I'll try to find something to use as a lever. Hopefully. Nice, we succeeded. You quickly find some suitable sticks, and you free the wounded woman from the rubble without even breaking a sweat.
Look at you! It's good to meet someone who uses brains first and brawn second.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Tarendalev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
Well, let's see. I didn't come seeking fortune. I am a traveler. I just wound up here by chance, actually.
Call me superstitious if you want, or maybe cynical. But I just don't believe in chance or coincidences.
How many stories around the tavern table have started with those very words?
Right enough. I have this habit, see, anytime somebody starts yakking about blind chance, it always turns out that the thing was as far from a quirk of fate as you could want. Sorry, don't take it personal, like.
No, I don't. You're entitled to your opinion.
Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Okay, we have a objective. Find a way out of here. Let's see. We can't control Anevia. And Sela, let me make sure she's in front. She is. Now I've got no weapons or anything. If we hit the inventory here and take a look. I mean, I can throw bombs, but I really don't want to use those up just now. Let's move on. Okay, the tab key works for loot. This is the chest with all the weapons from the festival. We'll take all of those, thank you very much. I need a weapon. Now, I can't use swords, apparently, or the flail. I've given her a skill with ranged, so we better stick with ranged. But we need to give her a backup. A cold iron spear. Okay, we'll give her that. Now the cloak we're going to give to Sela, because she's going to be our tank person, my protector for now. She's already got a long sword and she has a short bow, so that's fantastic. Alright, I think we're good. What's this? Oh, Tarendulev's scale. Okay, it restores life. Alright, well, we're not going to use that. I can do cure light wounds and stuff. Uh-oh, keep moving, keep moving.
Who's there?
This is Camellia. Fine apparel of this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood, dust, and dirt. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you would be forgiven for thinking you were at a high society party, not in the dank catacombs under the city. Her fingers grip her rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw it at any moment. At her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's animal or human.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Tarendulev, I can't wrap my head around it.
Not many can withstand a strike from a demon lord.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Daskari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Tarendulev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
You want to join us?
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
So what happened to that poor man there?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Yeah, I
Hang
agree.
on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
We need to keep moving, gang.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
What happened? Oh, that must have been a Nevia. Okay, well, let's loot. What's he got? He's got a masterwork dagger. It's worth some coin, so we'll definitely take it. And now we have another party member. Let's take a look at her. Let's see. Camellia. She is a spirit hunter, which is a shaman. She seeks spirits to learn from them. Spirit hunters learn to enchant their weapons, so it can harm the incorporeal enemies as easily as mortal flesh. She's gonna be great against ghost. What's this? An unidentified amulet. Looks like a snake's head. Okay, maybe she's into like a voodoo or something like that. Who the heck knows? She does have a rapier. So that's all we need to know about her right now, except
Open your heart to me.
it is dark down here. And yeah, she's got a light spell. She's gonna cast that on Sela. Sela's in the front of our gang, usually. And we do have some other things that might come in handy. She can daze. Now these are like cantrips. They don't have a cost to use like these do. She's got 4 uses of this enchantment. And she's got Enlarged Person as well. And she's got some Cure Light Wounds. And this one is Dismiss Spell. So we'll put that there, I suppose. What else? She's got the coup de grace, which is awesome. Oh, here are some enchantments and stuff. Battle Spirit. We don't need that right now, but we'll put it on our bar. Ghost Touch Spirit Enchantment. This adds Ghost Touch to the weapon, but consumes a point of enchantment bonus. A Ghost Touch weapon deals damage normally. So I don't think we're going to run into any ghosts right now. So I think we're good. I'm not going to put anything else on her. Alrighty. She is also melee. So let's... Oh, no. Sela's got to be first. Put her here, and I'm going to be off to the side. Here. Let's go with that. Okay, let's keep going, everybody. Can see a lot better now. That helps a lot. Let's see. I want to do... Is it F5? Quick saves. I have no doubt. Yep, there's an enemy right there. We gotta play zoomed out so I can see what I'm doing. Let's see. I don't know. Sela, can you charge from here? Probably not. You know what I can do, though? perhaps I can start the battle.
Burn! Slice! I see blood! Blood!
Did I hit it? Oh, it has checks. All kinds of checks. I guess that means I didn't do anything but put us in combat. But we did, as you can see, he's not injured, but he's flat-footed. I'm not sure what flat-footed does. Okay, who's first? Camellia. Let's see. Well, we're not going to be able to attack this turn. So let's just come up here. Close enough to where next time we can attack. There is more than one. Alright, can you charge, Sela? Yes. Nice. Oh, alright. Attack of opportunity. Liking that. So I guess I don't get a turn. Interesting. Camilla, go get this guy. Alright, she did some damage, but... Sela, you're not gonna be able to attack it this turn? Alright, that's fine. Awna, let's get you here. I don't think you can do anything. Oh, you can try.
May I see your entrails, please?
Why does it say demoralize on her? I must have that on auto use. I've got to check that because I don't want that on. I wanted her to shoot her bow.
Let's shake a
Yeah,
leg!
there. Somehow or another that got on there. What is this? She doesn't have any auto, neither does she. Alright. We're going to put our defensive thingy over there. I wondered why I didn't shoot my bow. Alrighty, gang. Let's go. There was no loot. Here's another scale. It's quite lovely down here. Oh, crap. We got too close. We're flat-footed. So is he. Alright, I should be able to fire my crossbow now. Let's see. Mystery solved. Yeah, why don't you come over here to the side? You can't fire again, unfortunately. Alright, Sela, go get him. How come you're not moving very good? She doesn't have anything to get anything on her, detrimental or anything. Alright, Camilla.
Let the attack commence!
Okay, we're doing okay damage. Okay, Sela, take him down. Nice. Alright, we are at a junction here. Do we go left or do we go right? Let's go right. We've got a giant centipede.
Die, die, die!
Oh, we missed. Crap. Okay, Sela, how come you can't oh. I guess we need to put charge on. Duh. Good job. Okay, there's more, but I don't... right there. You're not really going to be able to... Yeah, let's put you over here. Okay, Sela, can you charge again? Yes. She does really well. So far, anyway. Any loot? There is. Ooh, we got all kinds of goodies. And there doesn't seem to be... Oops. Doesn't seem to be anything else around here. So... let's regroup. Go the other way.
Carry me.
See what we got. I want to sort this in newest to oldest, so we can always just look here to see if what's new. We've got a scroll of inflict light wounds. Now this is cool because if you have an undead in your party, or if you are undead, it will heal you. But we don't have that issue, and you have to be right up next to a mob in order to inflict this on them, and they always retaliate. So, personally, I don't ever use that. I'll just sell it because it's worth some coin. We've got Cure Light Wounds Potion. We are going to give that to Sela since she is our tank, and me... I've got one already. She's got one already, so we'll just keep that in the stash. Now, these bracers of armor +1 are only good if you're not wearing armor. And everybody is wearing some sort of armor but me, and I've already got these on, which give me +1 luck bonus to AC and reflex will, fortitude, and saving. So I think that's better than that. But like I say again, it's worth coin. So we're good to go. Alright, everybody. Onward! Oh. Got another giant fly. Ooh, a spitting giant centipede. Okay, let's see. This is where, I know we don't need it quite yet, but this is where if you want to identify, you can inspect. You can click your Y key, and it toggles it on. And it's going to give us info, which we might not get otherwise. We can see what their AC is, and a lot of times, though, we're not going to know. Now, it bites. It has mind... It's immune to mind stuff. It's immune to trip. Okay, what about this guy? The giant fly. Same. Pretty much same. It's got higher, a lower armor class. So, we're going to hit the centipede. And we missed. Sela. Okay, Camilla, how about you?
I'll cut you wide open!
Nice job, girl. And we are going to try to shoot him. You are not very good, Awna. It's okay. Boy, we're all messing up on this one.
Burn! Slice!
Okay, thank
Behead!
goodness. I think we need to heal Camellia. Yeah, maybe she's okay for now. Alright, let's go. Let's keep going. There is some loot here. Now, a lot of this stuff you might think is junk, but if you look at this, it's used to brew potions or scribe scrolls. So that's something that Awna is very interested in. She's going to hold on to that for sure. Alright, we better just kind of keep an eye on our surroundings here. No monitor lizards. Let's see if it gives us any info. Oh! Okay, it's AC of 15. It's flat-footed, which is good, so it doesn't get to attack first. Alright, Camellia, do you want to charge? Can you charge? Yeah, you can charge. Let's see. Go get him. We can't charge because Camellia's in the way. Alright, let's kind of move over here. Oh, we missed. Alright, Camellia. Good job. 9 damage, we'll take it.
The light take you!
Seela, what's happening? You did so well before. Now she'll get even more penalty if I put her in fighting defensively, which I don't want to do.
The spirits demand your blood.
It is badly injured. So if Seela can hit it, that would really be helpful. Oh my god. He's going after her, Camellia. Alright, you gotta save the day, Awna. Well, not like that, you know. There we go. Jeez. We can skin it. Maybe. Yes. So we got some monitor lizard scales. We'll take it. Anything else around here? Oh, there's somebody there.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize that you've never encountered a creature like this before. The creature looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man.
Wenduog!
The man notices you and freezes. The curling horn protruding from his head casts a malevolent shadow on the cave wall.
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The woman looks just as strange as her companion, like a cross between a cat and a spider. When she catches sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal the lethal grace of a wild predator.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait, they might know what's going on up there.
Demons are laying waste to Canabras.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze...
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabras. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
What is this place?
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
So, what are you doing here?
That's none of your
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
Okay, there's two things interesting here. She said, the spider said that you didn't come from the direction of the maze, so then maybe that's the way we gotta go to get out. The other thing is Saul is the chief. Maybe he can give us information on how to get out. So we gotta play this right and not piss them off.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Okay, so they're looking for this sword. How did this sword end up down here?
It came here with its owner. A long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Lan, watch your tongue.
This maze you spoke of, does it really lead to the surface?
Yes, there are other ways up, but they are far from here, and after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground crusaders. The time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze, and even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
Well, maybe we can help you find it, and then we can move on.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, sorty. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
Okay, well, we need to look for the sword, but I think it's a good place to stop here for today. It does look like we leveled up, and so did Camellia, so we'll tackle that next episode. Thank you for joining me. Please leave a like and subscribe. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye now.